From the Tennessee Valley Weather Channel, this is your evening update.
We started out with a bit of cloud cover across parts of the area this morning, but plenty of sunshine by the afternoon that allowed us to get on up into the 50s. But after tomorrow, some cooler air is on the way, and part of it is because that big pinwheel you see spinning over the Great Plains, that is the upper low that brings some interesting weather to the area later this week. We hit 52 degrees here in Lawrenceburg this afternoon, very close to where we should be for an average daytime high. After getting down to the mid-40s this morning. No rainfall out there, but that will change a little bit as we head later this weekend. It might not be just rain that we're talking about. First off, we do have a lot to talk about this week as we head out through the last week of 2023, and we start with the potential for some patchy areas of freezing fog being possible overnight, especially after midnight through about 7 or 8 in the morning as temperatures get down to the lower 30s, especially over southern Middle Tennessee. However, it may sneak into northwest Alabama. Parts of northern Lauderdale County, northern Limestone County may see this as well. I think everybody sees some patchy fog overnight. However, where temperatures drop down to 30, 31, 32, there may be some isolated slick spots on bridges and overpasses. However, not expecting this to be widespread, not expecting this to be a big deal, because in order for freezing fog to really have a major widespread impact, you either need the temperatures below freezing for several hours, or you need them to get down to the 20s. So we're not going to have either of those in place. So this will be very isolated and very marginal in impact. And if temperatures don't get down enough, if they stay 33, 34, this won't be a big deal at all. Just some foggy travel tomorrow morning. So be careful on bridges and overpasses, but overall, not too big of a deal as we head through our Wednesday morning. And then with some sunshine, we'll warm up into the 50s. Here's the Futurecast breakdown tonight, dropping into the upper 30s in some places as early as 7 or 8 o'clock. But I think all of us into the 30s overnight, low to mid 30s over southern Middle Tennessee down to about Highway 72 in North Alabama, and then south of the Tennessee River, mid to upper 30s. But where we sneak down to near the freezing mark, there may be that isolated patchy freezing fog to deal with for an hour or two. No big deal from that. Warming into the mid to upper 50s by the afternoon with partial sunshine, and then a few stray showers may sneak into the area as they fall apart tomorrow afternoon and evening. But this will be drying up as it moves in, so chance of rain is only about 20%. You may see a sprinkle or a light shower for your Wednesday afternoon, early evening. That spoke of energy rotates on through here, and then the upper low starts to dive southeast into our area Thursday night and Friday. This is what brings not only rain showers, but the possibility, if not the likelihood, of some snow flurries and light snow showers. This is nothing like a Gulf low with a lot of moisture. Temperatures will be at or just above freezing as this occurs. The ground temperatures are warm. The road temperatures are warm, so even if you see some snowflakes flying late Thursday night or Friday, not expecting a big deal out of it, or you get a heavier burst of snow, there may be a little dusting on a grassy area or something like that, but just something pretty to look at, not really expecting impacts out of it. That clears on out of the way for the weekend, and I think we actually see more sunshine than what's printed out here on the GFS Futurecast. I think we're mostly sunny for the weekend before another weather system early next week. So into the mid to upper 50s Wednesday, and then we're cooler, lower 40s, if not upper 30s for daytime highs Thursday, and a Friday's the upper low rotates through, and then staying generally near or below average through the rest of the weekend into early next week with daytime highs between the mid 40s and the lower 50s, and overnight lows going through the weekend and the early next week staying generally near or below freezing. Your forecast for tonight, dropping through the 40s into the 30s, and then patchy areas of fog developing overnight. And if your temperature drops to near or below freezing, it could be some freezing fog. However, isolated impacts at worst case scenario. And then if your temperature stays in the mid 30s, it's just some fog and no freezing impacts with that. Then headed on into your Wednesday, partly sunny skies, a stray afternoon or evening showers possible. Daytime highs into the middle 50s over southern Middle Tennessee, northwest Alabama, breaking down with more of the same, partly sunny skies, temperatures in the mid, if not upper 50s here, with maybe a shower by the afternoon in the evening. 7-day forecast looks like this. Maybe an afternoon shower or two for Wednesday. Then it's the upper low rotates through Thursday night, and especially on Friday. It's trending later now, and this may trend solidly into a Friday situation. Rain showers mixed with a few flurries or light snow showers. Again, not expecting an impact from that. Want to make that very, very clear to you. And then mostly sunny to partly cloudy over the weekend before another weather system comes in early next week. We have rain showers on the board for now, but this will be with a low pressure tracking south of us, and cold air will be close by. So even though we have rain on the board for now, we'll have to watch that for maybe some changes to that. Maybe a wintry mix being possible across the area early next week. But for right now, we're going to hold off and see how that trends in the model data. It may stay just rain, and we'll look at that as we head through the next few days. There's the latest 7-day forecast. I'll be back at 9 o'clock with another check of your local weather.